Guys, my Lego Battlefront video on how to make all the weapons and gadgets has almost hit 10k, which is more than double, I think, second and third and maybe even fourth all combined. So thanks a lot, guys. If you haven't seen it yet, you can click right over there in the top right hand corner to go watch it. And otherwise, enjoy this video and we'll learn how to make some more blasters. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Now, as you may or may not know, between episode 2 and episode 3 of Star Wars there was also the Clone Wars TV show, and here there were a lot of battles, and of course all these battles had to be fought with weapons. And with the new Battlefront 2 coming out, and it will take part in the Clone Wars era as well, I decided it might be a good time to go try and make some of these weapons in Lego. Now, these are not all the weapons that are going to be in Star Wars Battlefront 2, of course, and I will make a second video specifically for that game. These are more for the Clone Wars general battles, and it's not even all of them that are in the Clone Wars. And if you have a specific request, please leave it in the comment below, and if there's like a lot of requests, I'll make a part 2. Anyway, let's get started, and first up we have my favorite Clone Wars weapon, the C6 rotary cannon. Now, to make the rotary cannon, you're going to need these 5 pieces. Just put them together like so, and don't forget to have the end of the axle stick out a little bit from the disc. Here you can see it in action on a little clone. We can say it's heavy from the Clone Wars. Next we have the DC-15 blaster rifle. To make this, you need one of these like extremely large pegs and a normal blaster rifle. Just put the peg on the end and you're done. You can see it here on a Phase 1 clone trooper. Next we have Jango Fett's Westar 34 blaster pistols. For this you need 2 fire extinguish nozzles in grey, and then you can just put them on a minifigure like Jango Fett here. Next we have the standard droid weapon, the E5 carbine. For this you will need the old Clone Wars blaster pistol and a set of black binoculars. Stick the binoculars on the end and you're done. Here you can see a battle droid shooting his blaster. Moving on, we have the DC-15 carbine. To make this you need an old blaster pistol, a black lightsaber handle and a little wrench. Attach the lightsaber handle to the blaster pistol and make sure the little edges are on the front so that you can make the sights, and then diagonally attach the wrench. Here you can see a 501st Trooper with the DC-15 carbine. Next we have the standard Mandalorian blaster, a Westar 35 carbine. For this you need grey binoculars, a grey nozzle, and a little claw. Place the claw in the binoculars and then place all of that on the front of the nozzle. Here is an example Death Watch Mandalorian wielding the blaster. Up next we have the Wookiee long gun, which was used by Tarful. You can just use the standard Lego musket for this rifle since it's pretty close to what it should look like. Here is Tarful wielding his rifle. Keeping with the Wookiee weapons, we have Chewbacca's bowcaster from episode 3. To make this you actually need quite a few rare gold pieces like this claw and little gold cones. Put the cones inverted on the T-piece and then slide all of that into the wooden scope. Use the claw as a stock and then the wrench as a handle. Here is Chewbacca with his bowcaster. It might be slightly bigger than in the movie. Up next we have the DC-15X sniper rifle. To make this you need a normal blaster rifle and a black lightsaber handle. Just attach the black lightsaber handle to the end of the rifle and you've got yourself a sniper rifle. Here I have a 212th Airborne Battalion clone with a sniper rifle. Up next we have the boomer stick and the shield of the Gungans. For this you will need 2 blue studs, a flick missile and the Lego shield. Put the 2 studs together to make a boomer and just place it on top of the flick missile to make a boomer stick. There we have our good friend Jar Jar Binks about to throw a boomer. Our first melee weapon is a vibroblade, which was often used by commando droids. For this all you need is the blade of a scythe. Here we see a commando droid with his vibroblade out. Next we have the Geonosian weapon, the sonic blaster. For this you will need a wrench, a claw, a telescope, and a lime green, yellow green stud. Place the stud and the claw on the telescope and then attach the wrench as a handle. Here you can see an example with a Geonosian and a sonic blaster. Now we have Captain Rex's weapon of choice, the DC-17 blaster pistol. You can make this quite simply with two of the old Clone Wars blaster pistols. Here we can see Captain Rex dual wielding the DC-17. Another melee weapon, we have the electro staff used by the Magna Guards. For this you can use either purple or pink cones, and then you need a grey staff piece. Just attach the cones to the end and it is complete. And there we have a Magna Guard with his staff. Finally we have the RPS-6 rocket launcher, which was used by the clones. To make this you need the extremely large peg, a cylinder, and an old blaster pistol. Just put the extremely large peg on the back and the cylinder on the front. Here we have Commander Thire with his rocket launcher. Well guys, I hope you learned a little bit about how to make blasters and stuff, and if there's any certain blasters or tutorial or something that you would really like to know, maybe leave a comment below and I will check it out. If there's like a request for a whole bunch of blasters, I might even make a part 2, otherwise I might do like separate little videos. I don't know, just yeah. And of course, when Star Wars Battlefront 2 comes out, we will be doing a little tutorial on how to make all of those blasters, and maybe even how to make the clone, like backpacks and gadgets and all that stuff. Anyway guys, click right over there to watch another video, and right over there to subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time.